Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, LifeSnapShot. Evelyn, Greg and Muttley here from Australia. So this is just a progress update report, I suppose. So what we've done is, if you've been following us, we've been doing some full renos to the house. Got a new roof. These are new windows, full glass windows that we've put in, one in here, one in the bedroom. But also we are now doing all the kind of architraves and reveals and stuff like that around the windows. So we're doing the deep ocean around there. So Evelyn's been doing that, which has come up good. And over here, this was a brown, like a colorbond brown. I can't remember what it's called, mission brown or something, the old 80s brown colour. So we've taped all this off and we decided to paint, we dusted it with a bit of spray paint. And then we went over it with the actual brush and a little bit of a roller. That's come up pretty good. Very happy. So this is the next thing. We're going to sand all these walls. We had one of those prints stuck to the wall here and over there. So that's tomorrow. I'm going to sand all this back. When we took the print off, it brought the paint with it. I think this paint's probably at least 10 years old. I'm guessing 2016 they might have painted this place, because in 2016 they redid the kitchen and the bathrooms, so I'm guessing they painted it as well. So the paint's going to be, 9 years old. So, it was just that, the print that pulled that off. So that doesn't matter. We're just a quick sand and that'll come back to new. So there we go. So I've just dusted this. I just gave it a quick spray paint so the paint can stick to something better, because they're all brown aluminium frames on the windows. And Evelyn's just going to come along and paint this bit and probably in there, and then we're going to paint this a grey to match the walls. So we're going to do the whole walls like a pale grey. So this is going to be deep ocean, grey, and it's going to look good. It's going to look beautiful when we finish. So let's progress to outside. So again, we're going to see the frames brown. It's an old mission brown. Looks just outdated. So this will show it a bit better what we're going to do. So there, see that needs we're just going to sand them back, just make them nice and smooth, and then we're going to do them the deep ocean. So now, as you can see, we're also doing the grey here. I'll give you a good example. See the eave, and that's pale grey. So that's what we're thinking of doing inside as well. So see the eave, the eaves are still original. We're going to paint the eaves the same colour, the pale grey, and I'll show you around the front there. We've already done it. So let's come around the front here. I'm just dodging all this stuff. We've got a bit of paint droppage there. So all that's going to be pale grey. The eave's going to be pale grey. That's just the original primed bit of weatherboard there. So that's all going to be, this is all going to be grey, pale grey, all that. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So that's the old looking colour. There's the old colour. There's the old mission brown framing. There's the old colour. That's going to be pale grey. And here we go. This is what we're at. Now we're only on one coat, but that's the new colour. Check that out. That's just one coat. This is just one coat, so we've got to do the second coat and make it look really, really nice. So there you go. And now if we come back further and further and further, you'll see the difference. I don't know if you can see that, but up the top there is the original colour, and then you come to this one, and that's what it's going to look like. And look at the eaves. Look at the difference in the eaves. How beautiful is that? Look at the difference. It's amazing what paint does. Look at that. That's a contrast from the pale grey to the original colour they had it. I reckon the eaves were probably done back in the 80s when they built it. So these eaves haven't been painted since the 1980s, I'm guessing. It just makes it, what a difference, eh? Look at the difference when you come back slowly. And you see the other one up the top there. I'll step up here, might be a better spot. So I hope it helps people out, you know, that they might be interested in remodelling their homes, and then you can see the difference. And it gets you an idea that these blues and light greys, they look just fantastic, even with the bricks, you know, 1980s. It looks awesome. I really like it. We've got a lot of work to do. Look, I think we'll finish the house by summer. Summer here in Australia is the 1st of December. I think we'll get it done by then. There's a lot of work here, and we do want to go away for a couple of weeks. We're going to vlog us going away. We're going to just travel around Australia and have a look around a bit, grab the dog and go with us, come with us. But yeah, so we want to get this pretty much done. The guys are coming tomorrow, I'll show you inside, to finish off this gyprocking, and I reckon we're about another week away from getting this door installed. I can't wait to get this door installed. I'm just blown away. Evelyn chose all these colours. I just let her do what she does best, and that is, I've always said to her, she'd be a really good interior designer. She's really good with colours, and she's really good with setting things up and making them very practical to use, and space that you have, that with your furniture you would have, to make it flow, make it work for whether you're a family of 4 or just a couple like us, you know. She's really good at this. I did not choose any of these colours. I didn't choose the colour of the roof. I didn't choose this colour pale grey for the gable here, and I didn't choose the matching blue to do the reveals and stuff. So she's chosen all that, and I'm blown away how beautiful it looks. Just step back here, and then we'll go back inside, and I'll just show you the garage and finish up. So everybody, I just want to take the opportunity to thank everyone that comes along and watches our videos. Really appreciate all the support. Chuck comments down below. I've always said that, just chuck comments down below. You want to talk to us, we're happy to listen and, you know, read comments about, especially other people from around the world. They want some advice as we're building. There's a couple of things that we got caught out with, and they might need to know before you start building. These hidden costs that always, when you start peeling back the layers of your home, you know, things aren't what they seem underneath. So we've been kind of lucky. Most things are pretty good. So let's go back inside and I'll show you the garage. So the lighting's not too good in here, sorry about that. One light doesn't work and this one does. They're going to pull the lights down and move them further back this way. Okay, so you can imagine the door's going to be running on runners on either side. From there on the other side there, they're going to have runners. So they go up the wall and run along the roof, because the door's one complete, you know, what do they call it? I can't remember the name of it. There's a proper name for it. You know, it doesn't roll up like an original roller door. It rolls up onto the roof and comes back here. So this has got to come out. They're going to be moved back, and it comes to somewhere here. You know, somewhere about here, sort of thing. That's where the door roll up onto the roof. So they're going to come out tomorrow. This is all going to be gyprocked and finish off. Easy job for a gyprocker, 1 hour job, and fix up the cornice and everything, and that's all going to be done. And then what we're doing in here is we're going to pull all this stuff off, and we're going to paint these walls too. So yeah, and we're going to paint this, and that bit there, we're going to paint that to match the walls. Like, look at that. So 80s, 70s, 80s, eh? That colour. Oh, it's disgusting. But yeah, and then we're gonna do the walls the same colour. And yeah, she should look schmicky bicky. Yeah. Hey, look at that's my Walkinshaw. 445 kilowatts that was. So it was a quick machine, mate. She was a beast. And so yeah, so we'll paint that, of course, and we'll just make it look really beautiful. So yeah, so all this is going to come off, and that's the next job. So we're pretty busy. We're going to be pretty busy this week. We want to get it done before the end of September, and then we're out of here. So cheers for everyone again. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and look out for the next one.